Okay, today I'm going to review Shogun. It is a bullet hell game in the Japanese top-down shoot 'em style of games. I really like these games. It's kind of like Air Attack HD if you played that. I think there's a couple more on the market that are pretty good, but Air Attack is the one everyone knows right off the bat. It's similar to that. It does have a lot more bullets. It's a little bit shorter, but same idea. It's a top-down shooter. There's a little more Japanese style game with the graphics and the artistic style. But I do like that style a lot. It looks really good. This game plays great. So let me just go through and I'll show you a little bit. So you do have some trophies. Not trophies, sorry. You do have scores that you can keep up with. So you can see right now I'm 13th in the United States, number 1 around my city, I believe, 43 in the world. Don't take that to heart. It's not that great. I think I've only beat the first level. I might have beat the second level, but they're pretty tough. So those scores aren't indicative of how good I am. So let me just go to play real quick. Select a level. You do have a tutorial that you can go through at first. I've already went through the tutorial. The game only has 4 levels, a couple of different backgrounds, nice little scenery. Let me just go to 2 because I know 2 has a lot of different things. So you can see, loads up quick. Like I said, in the 4 levels, there are different backgrounds. This is a lava level. So while you're playing, you have shields that you can get. There aren't any level ups, which I think is really strange, especially for a top-down shooter, bullet hell kind of game. There's usually a lot of level ups that you can get throughout the levels. The most interesting thing, and probably the greatest thing, and I hope a lot of other people that make these type of games copy this, is when you release, the game doesn't stop in the background, which some people might like or dislike. It slows down so that you can select the type of gun that you want. So you have laser, of course, very standard, a spread type of gun, and then a homing gun. I find the homing gun to be really powerful. I don't really see a reason not to use it, because it goes straight for the enemy. There's not a lot of reason not to use the homing gun because it goes straight for them every time. It's really powerful. Like I said, spread them is what I usually like to use in these type of games, but without the power-ups, there's not that great of a reason to use them. So you do have an EMP that you can blow away all the bullets, and a plus, which gives you 2 little side planes to make your shots a little bit stronger. You do have a score up at the top, and your shield is over here. You can get that's what those little blue things floating around after you beat certain enemies are. Just extra shield power-ups. And like I said, those are the only power-ups really that you can get. One thing I do notice about this game is that you can't go all the way down, and it's a little distracting because I want to go down a little bit further on the screen, but I can't. I don't know if I don't think it's my ROM or anything with ice cream sandwich, but don't take my word for that. So you can see I just died. Almost beat this guy. I beat him before, but. So you get your world rank, your country, and your city rank. Very nice. There is a little bit of story from the enemies, but there are only 4 levels, which is, a little bit disappointing. But these games are meant to be replayed, and there's a little bit of replayability because it's so hard. You're not going to beat it the first time probably. But that was the, should I pronounce that? The Peru region, I'll just say that. Kazakhstan, it's a desert background. Japan is a technological background, buildings and such, and the first level is Greenland, ice level. The graphics are really good, and as you can see from the level that I played, as many bullets as there are on the screen, the game never gets weighed down. It's always playing. It's always fast paced in the background, no matter what you're doing. Always fast paced. The graphics look great. They really do harken back to the arcade style games. I know I used to play these in the arcade before I went to see a movie. With the kind of electrical wiring, mech, airplane bosses and enemies, things like that. Really cool. I really like it, and I really like these types of games. To kind of get the more technical aspect of the bullet hell games, you can read the full review on Androinica.com. But if you just want to check out the game, you can go to the market, and it's called Shogun, and you should be able to find it from there. There's a demo and a paid version for $250. So if you like this video, you want to see me review some more games and stuff, just give me a like, and leave a comment or suggest some things that you might want to see reviewed. Thanks.